It is 10:16 a.m. on Saturday, the 402nd day. No, the 102nd day I'm doing this. Here is your daily dose of hope. And when I was looking at my quotes this morning, I picked two. One seems humorous, but I think is almost more powerful than the other one. So it would be cool. Like, try to guess which one you think, or maybe I'll just end up saying it. I don't know because I don't have a script for these. But I'm not feeling the best physically this morning, but I did an energy thing. I said use a tool, and I did an energy thing. And then I was like, I want to do my micro workouts today, right? 10 push ups, 10 crunches, 10 jumping jacks, and sun salutation. And it's Saturday, so my daughter's home, which is obviously fine. But I was like, actually, after doing the energy thing, I'm feeling this surge of, motivation. And I thought about my reverse planning system and why I do it like that, because I actually do have time right now. So I'm actually just going to go for it and let myself be spontaneous. So I ended up doing, the facts are, I did the energy thing, I did 2 tappings, and I did 10 push-ups, 10 crunches, and the sun salutation. And then I posted in my Facebook group, and and then it was so cool because I was like, now I can actually take a shower to reward myself. And so in the shower, I did the thing where I touch my toes, and and then I did my bathroom cleaning routine after that, and it's really exciting when you can, as these things are becoming habits and becoming routines and becoming automatic, but aren't automatic yet, I'm scaffolding myself. And I'm just so excited to share it with people, meaning to spread the success, because it's like unlocking this entirely new way of living. And like I said, regardless of external stuff. So, and it was so funny because after doing the exercises, warming up my body, I was like, I have this awesome idea I'm going to do as well in my community of turning life into an actual game. And it was just because my whole philosophy is optimize our life to maximize our joy. And I don't mean, that's awesome if this is what you have and this is what you actually want, but you don't have to go on fancy trips and have fancy things. It's in here. It's in here. And imagine, cranky people all around you and, storms and just all this stuff, right? Because that stuff's going to happen every single day. Every single day. We can't control anything outside of us, right? So it's just so cool to get the energy back and the life force back and be like, but this I can control. And I always think of the Matrix, where it's like, wait a minute, So anyway, these are the 2 quotes for today. One of them says, do what makes you happy, be with who makes you smile, laugh as much as you breathe, and love as long as you live. The other one says, it's got 3 medals, or ribbons, and it says, took a shower, put on pants, got out of bed. Probably I don't know what order that would be. But anyway, and that's the thing, that's the thing I really want to get across in all of my stuff I'm doing, truly, is the little things, the microscopic things, the invisible things. That's what matters. I see it with my daughter. All the work I do is pretty much invisible except to her, and I see it. So I honestly feel like this is what I'm supposed to share with the world. And right now, this is the way that I, can share it. And then this summer, my community, I can share it. And that's what makes my heart happy. I shared the reverse engineering process with a couple people, more people, and they were like, that really makes sense. That's helpful. And it's that's all I want. I just want to help, So, hi bird. I hear the birds chirping, and Yeah, so I think also, oh, that was the thing is earlier, I was like, I have this idea to make life a game, like this whole thing. And I was like, but first, shower, you know? And I do need to like get downstairs, but I just have this creativity just coming out of me because that is just what I love to do. I love to be creative. I love to be effective, and I love to be efficient, meaning if I want to experience success, like how can I do that right now with what I have? You see, it's not the actual thing. It's not like build a business, or like it's the feeling we're after. Because why do you want that thing? Truthfully, you want it so that you know you can achieve it, so that you have that feeling. And there is nothing that I have found that's more empowering, meaning comes from within, than when chaos is all around you, right? And you're still smiling, genuinely and naturally, because you're like, I know I'm already a success, And that's not arrogant, that's just facts. So one of the comments I made to someone, and I meant it, was imagine we're in an ocean and we're all just drops in that ocean. And I don't mean that like we're insignificant. I mean that like we're all the same value. We're all just drops in the ocean. We all belong here, you know? So anything else is not true. And believe me when I say I've done a massive amount of work and continue to every day to embody that, but I want to spread that. That is the absolute truth. So, anyway, okay, I need to get going. Well, keep going, I should say, with my day. But I hope that was, I said hope as I looked at hope, the hope sign. I hope that was helpful. I mean it always from the bottom of my heart. I only speak from things I'm like personally experiencing and doing. And yeah, so my post-it system it's working for like pre-doing, meaning to encourage me to do it and to motivate me to do it. And it's working for after, of like feeling the immediate success of getting to, do it. And then it's working for, I'll call it like meta awareness, because I can glance and be like, wow, that's a lot of post-its. So when my brain says we got nothing done this week, I'm fighting facts with facts. I'm fighting, not facts, I'm fighting programming with evidence. And that's the strongest thing you can do, right? You can be like, actually, that's not true. Like, sometimes I have fantasies of, a bully coming up to me, from the past or whatever, and being like, and I'm like, you can't treat me like that. And they're like, yeah, what are you going to do about it, or whatever. It's like, I'm going to stand up for myself. And if it's like, you and what army? And then it's like, this army, I don't know why I just shared that, but I did. So anyway, I'm going to go downstairs, but I'm just really proud of myself. And I love you guys. And I hope you have an awesome day inside. Okay, love you guys.